Yo, can we hear me now? Stream, can you hear me? Stream, are you able to hear me right now? You can hear me? Alright, thank God, thank God. Alright. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I had to restart my Xbox a couple of days ago because my games were bugging. But now we're back. If you didn't hear the intro, I'm sorry again. But welcome back, though, to the Apex Racing League. We're here in Tier 5. You already know what track it is, Silverstone. One of the most beloved tracks here on the calendar. A lot of home race for all the drivers. We got the Haas currently leading with the 127.1 from Demo. Max and P2. Wait, not anymore. What? Could you not hear me anymore? No, you're tripping, bro. I can hear myself in stream. Yeah, Trosh, something happened to your thing, bro. I know everyone else can hear me. Yanix, bro, I invited you again. Anyone other than Zena or anyone other than Trosh who's in the stream right now, tell me if you can hear me. Demo, bro, going faster. He's 1/10 up. You can hear me? Alright, perfect. He's 1/10 up on his time, Demo, bros. Demo, Mr. Boss, excuse me. Prince Helios with the new fastest lap, a 127.0. Demo, though, coming to the line to snag that back from him. Demo goes even faster, a 126.7 for Demo. Purple. Throne Globe coming to the line now. Moves himself up to P5, a 127.2 from Throne. You have another Haas coming to the line. Spuddy to the line. Spuddy P1. beats out his teammate by 0.39 thousandths. P1 from Spuddy, P2 from Demo. The American lads getting it done on British home soil. Jerry up to P4. Gamer Boy up to P10. The Red Bulls are coming along now. Ironhide pits. Sir Wolverine's now starting his lap. There's a Mercedes in the background. It's gonna be George. George, P16, currently our lowest runner, shoots up to P5. A 127.1 for the Mercedes driver. We got Nin in the Kick Sauber coming to the line here. Nin in the Kick Sauber, only up to P14, a 127.8. Who else is coming to the line? Both those drivers dive into the pits, I believe. Jerry's in P4, doing the V-Car boys quite well there. We go, Jerry. I don't think Haas are sandbagging because Spuddy and Demo have not done this anywhere else. Spuddy and Demo have not done this anywhere else on none of the other tracks here. So they're just really good at Silverstone. Sir Wolverine. Yeah, Spuddy has not finished well. Has not done good in races. Sir Wolverine coming to the line in the Red Bull. Goes P2. A 126.7 for Sir Wolverine. Yeah, I don't think we need to move anyone up or remove them for sandbagging. None of these guys who are... Actually, Sir Wolverine's been doing good, but neither of the Haas boys have placed well so far. So I don't think we need to get rid of them. Nah, Xenex. It's not holy bags, bro. It's not holy bags. Max on a push lap. Nin on a push lap? No, Nin is not on a push lap. Boxed is on a push lap? Boxed is on a push lap. We're going to be watching Boxed. It is not. No, dude. Look at Spuddy's best finishing position is P12 this season, and we've had 3 races. Spuddy's just really good here. Spuddy and Demo are just both really good on Silverstone. Boxed coming to the line here in the Williams. Goes to P12, a 127.7 for Boxed. Max, though, in the Ferrari. Coming down the hangar straight, 1/10 up on his time. Who's messing it up? All the deploy used for Max. He's not going to have an extra boost to the line here. So you got to hope that he had enough done. Max in the Ferrari to the line. What does he have? Slightly slower on his time. That extra boost costed him. And he will stay P8. Mr. Kevin now on a push lap. Our next time to be set in the Kick Sauber here. Here he comes through Maggots and Beckett's. One of the most beautiful cornering sessions on the calendar. Slightly wide there, but keeps it nice and tidy. He's a 10th down here. He's gonna need everything here. He needs to abuse that ERS, but he's not really doing that. He's only a 10th down. He's not really using his ERS either. Where is he saving this ERS up for? Does he know he has Silverstone? I mean, it's one of the most like... No, saying Silverstone is bad is zero ball knowledge. I'm sorry. Saying Silverstone's bad is zero ball knowledge, bro. It's one of the best tracks to race on. Just in F1 too, it always has great weather. It's always great battles. I mean, I guess it's hard to like learn. Did you just say Miami's the best? Nah, bro. Yo, Xenex, you tripping, bro. Xenex, you tripping. There's no way you fully believe Miami is the best calendar or the best track on the calendar. You are tripping. Nah, bro. Xenex, ban yourself, bro. Ban yourself. Alright, Sir Wolverine has retired, so he won't be faster than P2. Demo on a lap here, but look at the times. They will be improving. Look for your favorite driver. I can't watch all of them. I'm sorry. I'll get to those that I can. It's going to be Knockout Hero first, I believe. And never mind, it's not going to be Knockout Hero anymore. Soner and Flip. Spuddy's now starting his lap. We're going to be watching Demo coming down back into Maggots, and Beckett's here. Neither Kick Sauber will be like on an actual lap. Mr. Kevin did not get back in time there, so and he doesn't improve as you see. So it's going to be Demo here. What does he have to get his teammate? Miami's not better than Silverstone. We're done having these conversations on X, bro. Ban yourself. Here we go. Demo, Mr. Boss. In the Haas. The secondary Haas. But he's on British home soil. But does he have it? He does! A 26-6 for Demo. How will Spuddy respond? We'll wait and see. The other drivers coming to the line. Prince Helios improves his time, but not his position. Jerry to the line now. What does he have? Oh, slightly down on his time. Will not improve. The Alpine of Soner, the hometown hero from last game, locks up. Goes way wide. And he won't get to complete his time. He retires as well. But all eyes now to Spuddy. He was leading this entire time. His teammate nipped him just 30 seconds ago. Does he have anything? No, he doesn't. Improves his time, but not his position. Spuddy will not take P1. That should be it, though. None of the times will improve. Except Nin. Nin is the only one I think who can improve his time. He goes to P12. Flipman, though, is on a lap as well. I believe he's pushing along, taking the slipstream off of the Williams in front of him. Oh, wait, no, never mind. They're going very slowly. It's going to be Demo. Demo in the P1. It's a Haas 1-2, Spuddy P2. Sir Wolverine just a 10th off the pace in P3. He didn't get his final run. You gotta stop like looking at it as like, if they keep doing this if they keep doing this consistently, then you can move them up. But some drivers are just really good at some tracks. Some drivers are like just insane on some tracks. And everywhere else they're terrible. And that's the trade-off that you're going to have. And I don't believe that they're actually sandbagging, because Spuddy's best finishing is P12. Demo's qualified in like top 5 a couple times, but I don't think he's ever even finished up there. So it's like, I think they're just really good at this track. Those top 4, Wolverine and Prince Helios, and both the Haas boys. And that's fine. That's what we need, Trush. Like if they have great quality time but can't replicate it in pace, they're exactly where they need to be. I don't think he needs to be moved up, because if he's moved up and he has no race pace, he's going to be finishing. He's not going to get points at all ever in Tier 4. Yeah, Haas 1-2. Never thought I'd see the day as an American to see Haas 1-2. It'll be a great day for America if Haas finishes 1-2 and Cadillac's 3 and 4. But that's not going to happen for a long time. Demo takes P1, Spuddy in 2, Wolverine 3, Helios 4. These drivers all cracked the 27s. Ironhide's in 5, Jerry 6, George 7, Max is in 8, HS is in 9. And Throne rounds out your top 10. FaZe Jack was disqualified for blocking the pit lane early on, and he is not very happy. This is Wolverine's best quality. I agree. P3. A 10th off. Didn't get his last run in. Very entertaining stuff here. Very entertaining stuff. Alright, now we're just waiting for the drivers to, pick up their setups, pick their tires, pick their strategy and fuel loads for the race we have ahead of us. And here we are, we're ready. We are ready. Haas in 1 and 2. Let's see those tire strategies from the lads. Oh, very interesting tire strategies here. Okay. Both Haas boys go for the mediums. Sir Wolverine on the hards. From P1 to P8, everyone is on mediums except Wolverine in 3. HS in the lead, Williams on softs. Very aggressive strategy from here. Throne and both Sauber's on the mediums. Gamer Boy and the other Alpine on softs. Boxed and Knockout on medium tires. Sonar in the lead, Alpine in P16 on softs. Philip Man, I don't know how to say your name, in P17 on the mediums, and Phase Jack is on the soft tires. Yonix, if you're here in chat, I'm sorry, mate. Tried our best to invite you. Game is bugging. It's unfortunate, man. We'll help to catch you in the next one. So George, you are the only Mercedes left. Alright, here we go, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, the drivers are making their way to the grid. What can't you believe, Jack? Jack, what can you not believe? Look at the Haas 1 and 2. The American livery and the regular livery. But Silverstone always proves to be... You're the Alpine? Oh yeah, Jack. Oh yeah. Silverstone always improves to be a very, very, very interesting race. And you can see Spuddy pointed in towards his teammates. They might be teammates right now, but they both were fighting for that win. The 5 red lights are here. And they're gone, and the drivers are away. Both Haas's get off to a good start, but will either of them go for the dive? There's a little bit of ghosting. Spuddy up the inside, but Demo keeps it round the outside. A lot of drivers going wide there. Demo and Spuddy still in 1 and 2. Wolverine still 3. HS has made up a lot of positions. He's up to P4. So is Max. Gamer Boy in 6. Mr. Kevin up, I believe, 5 spots into P7. Boxed is up an incredible amount of spots into P9. But so far, Demo leads them away from Spuddy. Sir Wolverine, Gamer Boy up another position. Well done from the Aston Martin driver, but here comes Spuddy. These, as they say, ladies and gentlemen, are some critical corners for Demo to get away from Spuddy here. Will Spuddy go for the dive? Everyone knows you don't do that here. There's a full course caution. Safety car on lap 1. What happened? Boxed. Boxed got absolutely shafted. Coming down the old pitch straight. He is gone. It's over for Boxed. He made up some good positions. Yeah, Box was up into P9, starting from P14. He had great positions. Your top 3 have stayed the same. HS is up 5 spots. Gamer Boy up 8. Max up 2. Knockout 6 up. Nin is 2 up. Philip and Flip are up 4. FaZe is up 3. Your biggest losers. Prince Helios down 7 from his starting position of P4. Mr. Kevin down 5. Will anyone dive into the pits? We're waiting and seeing. We've seen a lot of drivers near the back of the grid dive into the pits, including Throne, FaZe, Mr. Kevin, who gets a 10-second penalty for hitting FaZe in the pit lane. Those three drivers now will have their chance to catch back up to the back of the grid. Free pit stop. That was a medium off. That's a soft tire off for FaZe. What about for Throne? What tires are they on now? Hard, soft, hard for the drivers. They're going to go catch up to the back of the pack now. But Demo and Spuddy had a little bit of argy-bargy to start with. Demo kept it clean though, so did Spuddy. These teammates do not want to collide. That would have been catastrophic for Haas. An early safety car in Silverstone though. Told you it always provides exciting races here. And T5 today is no different. This is really helping those who started on those soft compound tires. They could switch to the hards later and potentially go for that one stop. Those on the mediums were probably hurt the most by this. Same with those on the hard. Demo and Spotty still wanted to. Everyone's caught up to the back of the grid, but we're going to do another lap behind this safety car. What have I just seen? What's happened to FaZe Jack here? FaZe Jack just apparently just spun on by himself? Is that what I'm seeing? It's down to P17 now. Don't really know what the plan there was from FaZe Jack. FaZe Jack touches grass unlike every T1 driver. Damn. Yo, why am I getting a 3-minute ad on Twitch? What is happening? Alright. Demo and Spuddy still 1 and 2. Wolverine in 3. HS in 4. Gamer Boy in 5. 2 mediums, a hard compound diver, and Sir Wolverine in 2 softs. So Sir Wolverine's going to have a lot of work to do to keep both HS and Gamer Boy behind them. Yeah, I don't know, Trash, bro. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, though, what's his name? Roman Grosjean did crash under a safety car. So, there's that. Safety car in this lap. The safety car is coming in this lap. So, we're about to go racing again. And Demo is the de facto safety car. We haven't even had half a lap of racing yet. Safety car came out during the back straight here. So it'll be interesting to see when Demo decides to go. He might have gone already. He caught Spuddy napping. Has he gone? I think he's gone, and he's caught Spuddy napping. There's an 8/10 gap between the two drivers already. Someone's crashed. Oh, Philip decides to dive into the pits. So the V-Carb deciding to dive into the pits. I don't know if that was the best strategy either. But Demo with a very clean restart. Almost a second ahead of his teammate Spuddy now. So Wolverine in 3, holding off both HS and Gamer Boy. Going back down into the pack here. We got a lot of action at the back of the pack right now. Prince Helios at the start of this train. Sonar on his tail. Sonar and Helios. Nothing doing here. That was your closest battle on track. Moving up to Iron and Jerry. Jerry going a bit wide. Ironhide looking up the inside. Is Jerry and Ironhide here in the McLaren and the V-Carb. The pink Miami V-carb here. Will Ironhide go for the dive? No one, you know not to go for the dive there. We've seen what happens when you go for the dive there. Side by side with the V-carb and the McLaren. Slight touching between the V-carb and the McLaren, but they keep it nice and clean. No big accidents here. Scrolling up further, we see Gamer Boy putting HS under a lot of pressure now. Will it change any far back? Jerry and Knockout are still getting into it here. Nothing doing for either driver there. Going back up to Gamer Boy. So Wolverine with the fastest lap on the hard tires. DRS, I believe, will be activated this lap. So things are about to get a lot more interesting. Up the inside. What a move, Gamer Boy. HS didn't see it coming, nor did he expected it. Moving the Aston driver up to P4. There might be a battle for the lead. There was. Spuddy tried for the dive there, but it wasn't doing now. Inviting Sir Wolverine back into the party. Both Haas boys from the Red Bull here. Medium tires, hard tires. Spuddy using a lot of DRS here. A lot of ERS here. In the back, we see Max get past HS there. HS thought about it, but thought more wisely as he goes wide. So Wolverine from Spuddy and Demo. .2 seconds separate the top three as Knockout and Nins trade spots. Will Spuddy go for the dive on his teammate? He thinks about it, but he's too far back. Holds off for now. Any dive from any of the top three? No. We see nothing. In the background, do we see anything? Nope. All the drivers keep their positions. Excuse me, Ironhide. HS has spun. HS has spun the Williams driver. He's dropping positions. Had a great start. Now he's all the way down in P15, P14. I'm seeing yellow flags just for the back of the pack though. But we're still racing again. Sir Wolverine all over the back of Spuddy right now. Spuddy's looking to defend instead of attack, which is not what you want as a racing driver. HS has left the session. The Red Bull driver now all over the back of Spuddy. HS was in P4 to about 30 seconds ago, and now he's not racing anymore. That is what they say is a rage quit, ladies and gentlemen. Spuddy catches Sir Wolverine. Will he go for the dive? No, he doesn't. Spuddy was catching Demo. Excuse me, Spuddy. They both have similar DRS here. Oh my god, Sir Wolverine has so much ERS here. And he's going to be in the double DRS of both the drivers in front of him. This could be his chance here. Could be anyone's game right now. So Wolverine, Spuddy, are either of them going for the dive? Let's see Spuddy go for the dive. He thinks about it. Makes his teammate go a little wide. He's quite close. 1/10 between the two drivers. Will he go for the dive? No, he won't. But now Sir Wolverine all over the back of Spuddy. Those medium compound tires slowly deteriorating now. The hards are coming into play. Phase Jack gets a 3-second penalty in P15. Here we go again. These three drivers just driving away from Gamer Boy and the rest of the crew. It's becoming a 3-horse race out here. There's 5/10 between the top three. Spuddy, he's got DRS, he's got ERS, he's got the lead. He takes it from Demo in the P1 from Spuddy. Sir Wolverine looking for the move on Demo, going around the outside. What a beautiful helicam shot. Sir Wolverine and Demo side by side, still side by side down the back straight. Sir Wolverine looking to hang it around the outside. They're still going to be side by side here. But Sir Wolverine looks to pull it off. Goes slightly wide though, but he had the position. Demo's lost 2 spots in 1 lap now. And Sir Wolverine, he's looking for P1 on Spuddy. Spuddy, do you have anything to defend with now? You're gonna have to show us 3/10. And he's closing. He's homing in like a missile. but he's going to have to wait his turn now. Max and Gamer. A good pass from Max on Gamer Boy. Will Gamer Boy decide to try and fight back here? He does try and fight back here. Gamer Boy in the S and up the inside of Max. Max keeps the position. Gamer Boy looking to go a long way around. He's sticking out there though. Good fighting between the two drivers there. And I think that was a clean move from Gamer Boy here. But they're still side by side. Gamer Boy going way wide. Those tires have to be dead. Surely you'll think he'll dive into the pits somewhat soon. Going back to our top three now. It's more spread out. 7/10 between each of the drivers here. Spotty's still leading them away. So Wolverine P2 Demo dropping 2 spots into 3. HS's AI is in the pits, so Philip's going to have someone to fight with maybe. Never mind, he's just going to pass him up easily. Gamer Boy's doing well to be on 7-lap old soft tires. And staying with Max. Ironhide looming in the background though with Jerry on his tail. Going up to the leading crew. There's only 4/10 between first and second here. DRS enabled for Sir Wolverine. 2/10 between the two drivers here. Sir Wolverine, surely he'll make the dive. We'll go around the outside for the Red Bull driver. And he takes P1. Will there be any fight from Spuddy? There is not. Where are you, HS? Re-invited HS if you're there. Good move though from Sir Wolverine. He's pushing up the order. A lot of drivers coming in for pit stops right now. You can see the order shifting up. A lot of drivers pitting. I believe that's 5 drivers in the pit lane currently. Spuddy now. All over the back of Sir Wolverine. It's roles reversed. Sir Wolverine, can you defend with anything? Spuddy, he will go for the dive. Clean racing between the two right now. Sir Wolverine holds on for now. Sir Wolverine still in front. 1/10 between the drivers. Demo has fallen off the back. Down the back straight, the hanger straight now. Demo, I believe, is in DRS, but so is Spuddy, but I think he's going to be too far back, so Wolverine's going to hold on for now. Demo, will he dive into the pits? No, he won't. Spuddy still chasing Sir Wolverine's tail. We're seeing more drivers dive into the pits. I believe that's Ironhide in the pit lane, followed by the McLaren and the Alpine. There's a Flipman has just left the session. He's DNF'd, left the session, but he has not DNF'd in the pit lane. So that will be something that the FIA need to look at now. Spuddy though, so Wolverine weaving around so Spuddy doesn't get that stream. Spuddy locks up. So Wolverine keeping the position. Remember, these guys are on different strategies here. Spuddy and Demo will pit earlier than Sir Wolverine. I think if Demo wants any chance in this race, he has to pit before Spuddy. I think Demo dives into pits now. There we go. Spuddy's too far back this time. Who's going to dive into the pits? Will either of them dive into the pits? Sir Wolverine on the hard comp. What did I just see, Sir Wolverine? You're on the hard compound tires, mate. And you're pitting before both your medium runners behind you? I don't know about this. I think he might have just thrown the win away with this move. I don't know about this. He's committed to the two-stop here. Yeah, he went from hards to hards. He committed to the two-stop. Let's see where he files out. It should be in front of the Aston, behind the Mercedes. He's found a nice little gap to pit into, though. As Gamer Boy sets the fastest lap, immediately beaten by Soner. Soner now with the fastest lap in P13. Sir Wolverine coming out, though. Alright. So now there's no more battle for the lead currently. We can switch our views otherwhere to battles for the lower points now. Knockout Heroes. Throne Globe gets a penalty up in P4. Knockout Hero. With Soner all over the back of him. These two just said like back-to-back fastest laps, I believe. Still a Haas 1-2. We're going to have to see if either Haas driver dives into the pits. And if they do, I'll switch back over to them to see where they come out in comparison to Sir Wolverine. Sir Wolverine needs the outlap of his life right now. Knockout here on the tail of Ironhide, but Soner's closer to Knockout here than he is to Ironhide. Neither Haas driver pits. Both Haas drivers going for the one-stop strategy here. What has happened to Nin? Nin, did you spin? He was going very slowly there. What have I just seen? I've missed something. What is going on here? Demo! He's got a puncture! That's a front left puncture for Demo! Oh, Demo, no, Demo! That's race ruined. Atrocious. He got it within the first sector too. So you gotta feel for Demo. But that also means, Spuddy, you need to be careful. Your teammate on the same compound tires just got a puncture. If you do not dive in the pit lane right now, you will also come across the same misfortune. Surely you take it slow and dive into the pits. Demo is dropping more and more spots, but he's not even halfway done with the lap. Spuddy keeps going. Spuddy still risking it all. He's 3 seconds slower than the times people are putting on behind him. Max dives into pits from P2, followed by Mr. Kevin. Throne ascends into P2 now. Demo is still pushing on. He's on the back straight now. Sir Wolverine sets the new fastest lap at 1:29.4. He just gained 4 seconds on Spuddy that last lap. Demo coming into the pits. Will he get the car slowed down in time? He does, but the damage has already been done. Going back up to Spuddy, whose tires just seem to be in great shape somehow. If I was him, I would pit though. I think Spuddy should drop into the pit lane here. Demo's coming out dead last. That's so unfortunate just to see where he got his puncture. Entire race ruined, and Spuddy finally dives into the pits here. Throne will take the lead, I'm assuming here. But Sir Wolverine, he's just caught so much time on Spuddy. It won't even be a competition coming out here. Throne dives into the pits. Sir Wolverine's going to take the lead. He wanted nothing to do with getting anywhere near a puncture. So he's pushing on. He's into P1 now. It's a very big train held up by Ironhide currently, including Jerry, Knockout, and Soner. watch this enticing battle here. Spuddy is still in this pit lane. How did he get passed up by Gamer Boy here? Yeah, but Sir Wolverine just took 11 seconds out of Spuddy there. Even with his extra stop, if he does that one more time, I mean, he's got P1. An aggressive strategy here for Spuddy or Sir Wolverine, but it's working. Jerry holding up both Knockout and Sonar, but still in the DRS of Ironhide here. Sonar going a little wide there. The McLaren all over the back of V-Car, going a little wide, so the V-Car will get a better run. Jerry, my V-Car brother, we wish you the best out there. He's got no ERS though. Sonar's catching Knockout here. What a beautiful late game shot. Box leaves the session, but he DNF'd on lap 1. You only got 10 ERS there. Let's hope you got enough, Jerry. His DRS might save you here. Sonar and Prince Helios hunting. Sonar hunting. Thinks about the move, thinks better of it. Sonar on the back of Helios, on the back of Knockout though. Excuse me, not Helios. Nothing doing though between the two drivers. They carry on. Did I just see? Where did Max come from? What? How did Sonar lose a spot to Max? Am I blind? What just happened there? Anyway. Jerry still leading them through. Jerry in P5. Trailing Ironhide. 6/10 between the two drivers. Everyone around Jerry's on the hard combat tires. He's on mediums. And the Miami Bull from Jerry. He still doesn't have a lot of ERS though, and he's out of DRS range from Ironhide. Jerry might be in a world of pain from Knockout Hero behind him. Knockout Hero looking to hunt to take down his villain. Jerry is the villain today. Spuddy passes Gamer Boy. Knockout Hero going for the move and doesn't get it done there. Mr. Kevin picks up another penalty. Knockout Hero still looking for the move. Will he go for the dive? No, he won't. Max has been invited to the party. You don't have to tell him twice. But look at the lead. Look at the lead. Look at how much time Sir Wolverine took out of Spuddy. Yes, he'll have to pit again. But if he just takes that time out again, he wins. Jerry now leading this train. Prince Helios dives into the pits. This train includes himself, Knockout Hero behind, and Max. Knockout Hero and Max side by side. Who's got more DRS? Who's got the inside line? It's Max on both occasions. Max up to P6. Now sets his eyes on Jerry. Knockout Hero though looking for the move. Slide argy-bargy between the two drivers. Knockout Hero takes the spot back. That's a good move. You don't only see one done there. But Max has more ERS here. He's going around the outside of the back straight. Used to be the pit straight. Gets the move done back on Knockout Hero. He's just got better tires. Sets his sights on Jerry. Jerry had absolutely nothing to defend with here. Max easily into P5. Jerry looks to defend his spots from Knockout Hero behind though. Sonar still in the background. Jerry dives into the pits. Rids himself of those medium compound tires. Will probably go to the hards to the end here. Phase Jack gets another 3-second penalty. Spuddy's making no inroads on Sir Wolverine right now. Sir Wolverine in a league of his own, but he still has to pit. So he's going to have to pass Spuddy, Ironhide, and probably Max. Maybe Knockout Hero again. So Wolverine's going to have to pass a decent amount of drivers unless they pit before him. Now that Jerry's into the pits, Knockout Hero leads this pack, but the pack has been shrunk to a duo. It's him and Soner. Soner on old mediums, Knockout Hero on old hards. Who's got more ERS though? They've got equivalent ERS. They're both down there. Both lower than 10%. Here we go, Soner. Within striking range of Knockout Hero, both with equivalent ERS. Soner looking for the move on Knockout Hero. Is he too far back? He goes for a late lunge on the McLaren. Who's done that? Who's done that? Max! Max! So for the stream, yeah, Max is our host, and he left the game. I don't really know what's going on here, actually. I don't really know what's gonna happen now. We gotta figure it out. This is really unfortunate here. This is really unfortunate for the stream here. We're figuring out what to do. Max, bro, just retire. Back it up. We gotta fix this up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, we're just gonna wait for a restart now. No, we can't be. No. Alright, yep, I'm gonna end the stream. All right, bro. So basically, what's happening, chat? If you weren't aware, we were racing. We got to around lap 17, lap 18, and then I believe something happened with Max's game. And then Max was the host, so it screwed the whole lobby up that we had to restart. But since we did not pass the 70% race threshold, since we did not pass the 70% racing laps done threshold, the race will be restarted at 35%, a 35% race, but they are using the order they started qualifying in. It's in the rule books, Colin. It's in the rule books. Not the biggest fan on this, especially since they're using their qualifying order instead of where they were at lap 17. Not a big fan of this. Administration definitely has to look into it. But the rules are rules as of right now. Yeah, demo is saved. Demo is saved. Wolverine hurt terribly badly. Wolverine was in good position. He had to pit again, but he would have just been on way fresher tires, easy to pass. So Demo, biggest winner. Wolverine, biggest loser right now. I'm sure there are other big winners and losers, but those are the main ones. That is what is happening, chat. Easy, yeah, I believe so. He was 12 seconds in front of him. He would have had to pit one more time. Would have come out 12 seconds behind him, but on his first stint, he pit 4 to 5 laps after or before Spuddy did, and he gained 11 seconds. So I think he would have won that. I think a better rule has to be implemented. It is quality order. It is quality order. Yeah, I don't think it will be staying like this either. Who are you, Chazzy? Chazzy, what's your EA name? Gamer Boy. Ah, Gamer Boy. That's unfortunate, man. I'm sorry. Unfortunate. Admin definitely has to look into this. And say I was P9 calling P16 the race, yeah. Pretty bad. I was P4 banana spin. Yeah, I saw that. Brose, Haase, Red Bull got fucked. Oh, wow. I apologize for that stream. I was just reading chat. I apologize for that. Red Bull did get screwed over there. This is quite unfortunate. But, you know, the rules are the rules, and we're back again. Not the biggest fan of what's just transpired, but there's unfortunately nothing you can do about it. Quite unfortunate for some drivers, a godsend for others. I don't... Is there a formation lap here? Do we even have a formation lap, or are they just going? I think they're just off. And we're racing. These are the tires. And we've got a spin of the Red Bull. Nin left the session. The Red Bull of... Oh my god, Sir Wolverine. Sir Wolverine fighting from the back now. Demo and Spuddy side by side. Who is... Okay, yeah. Ironhide in the mix as well. That is Knockout Hero spinning near the back of the grid. We've got Jerry and Prince Helios side by side. 18 laps will decide who wins this one. Anyone go for a move? I don't think so. Excuse me. There we go. Here's the gap to leader. Mediums for both McLaren drivers. 4 softs for the runners behind them. Sir Wolverine on the mediums, but he's dropped 4 spots because he had an early spin. Passing gamer right now. He's hungry. 4 drivers behind Sir Wolverine on softs. George is on the hards. 3 drivers after that on softs. And Kevin on mediums and Naka Hero on hards. Spuddy sets the fastest lap. He's 4/10 clear of his teammate Demo, who's been saved by the gods of racing. He had a puncture. Absolutely saved. Now he's fighting again for the lead. Off the back is Ironhide and Jerry in 3 and 4. Do we see him move? No, we don't. Jerry pulls out. Will he go for it? No, he doesn't. Looks to have set the fastest first sector though, Jerry. Jerry on a mission in the V-Carb, in the beautiful Miami livery. On board with Jerry. Sir Wolverine and Helios quite close to each other now. 1/10 between the 2 drivers. We're going to have to come back to that because it's getting spicy up front. Spuddy from Demo. It's only 3/10 between the driver. Knockout Hero gets a penalties. Demo goes wide there. And that 3/10 turns into 7ths. Spuddy will hold on. A beautiful helicam shot of all the drivers here. In the background, we see Helios and Sir Wolverine. Sir Wolverine up the inside of Prince Helios. Good move from the Red Bull driver. So Wolverine back on his charge. He spun and now he wants it all back. He's pushing back up. Spuddy sets the fastest lap. Immediately beat by Jerry. And there's Sir Wolverine now with the fastest lap. In the background, it's Soner and Gamer Boy and George all quite close together. For the dive there, throw Gamer Boy, who has a broken front wing, goes for the dive on Soner. Soner returning the favor, shoves slightly wide there. Gamer Boy gets off way better than Soner, but he's got no ERS. Going for the move though is George on Soner. George on those hard compound tires, Soner on the softs. They're keeping it nice and clean between the two drivers. And Soner stays on top. This is great racing here for the minor points positions. Soner though, still driving along. Gamer Boy's gone way wide there. That broken wing costing him. Maggots and Beckett's are going to hurt him. But he keeps this lead though. FaZe Jack, George, Max, they're all here. George has just gone slightly wide now. Gamer Boy off the back of Soner. Excuse me, Soner passing Gamer Boy. FaZe Jack looking for the move. Doesn't get it done here. Here we go. FaZe Jack going around the outside of Gamer Boy here. Can he make the move work? Yes, he does. Max looking to get in on the action. Gamer Boy, though, coming back at him. A little bit of argy-bargy. Some more argy-bargy. FaZe Jack gets a penalty because of it. Going back up to Jerry into P5. Still trailing Sir Wolverine. Throne Globe all over the back of Prince Helios. Nothing happening here. Going back to FaZe Jack. George has lost out big time between the drivers behind. I think he had a little bit of contact, a little bit of spin there. Gamer Boy's shifted, or excuse me, Soner shifted off into the distance after dispatching Gamer Boy. Gamer Boy holding everyone up. FaZe Jack looking to go the wrong way. Oh no, FaZe Jack. That's on you. I don't think there was any contact there. And because of that, Max picks up 2 spots. Puts himself into P9. FaZe Jack comes out P15 now. Race ruined. Back to the top here. Ironhide and Sir Wolverine. It looks a little bit like that was talked about previously. Sir Wolverine easily passing his teammate Ironhide didn't make it that hard for him. And now Sir Wolverine has a rear gunner to the lads behind as he sets off after both Demo and Spuddy. Sir Wolverine thinking he might have been robbed of this race, and I might be right there with him. But racing is racing and rules are rules. FaZe Jack with the 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Knockout Hero penalty for track limits. So Wolverine doing his best to catch both Demo and Spuddy. Not a lot of close on-track battles right now. Ironhide and Jerry 8/10 between the two drivers. A lot of these soft compound tires are going to have to come into the pits somewhat soon. Sir Wolverine, he got DRS on Demo. He has DRS on Demo. Demo with not a good exit. Here he comes. Here comes Sir Wolverine looking to go a long way around. Demo holds him behind, letting Spuddy go off into the distance. Kevin gets a penalty. Sir Wolverine playing blocker to Demo. Demo gets a penalty. That will come back to bite him. Sir Wolverine looking to be smart, setting up Demo for later in this race, looking to this next DRS zone here. Trying to go around the outside. He's got so much more grip than Demo. It's absurd. A switchback from Sir Wolverine, almost doing there. But surely he's going to have him down this back straight. Demo can't defend. Sir Wolverine made to go the long way around, but he gets the move done before we even reach the corner now. Sets his sights off to race leader Spuddy. As Gamer Boy dives into the pits, I think he's going to change his front wing here. Let's see. Coming into the pits. Oh, he's going out. He's actually in the pits now. Going back to the top, Sir Wolverine. 2 seconds off the lead. Demo right behind him. Demo looking to get his spot back. Looking to get that P2 back. Spuddy was not the best exit. Sir Wolverine taking 6/10 out of Spuddy. 7/10 out of Spuddy in this one corner. Here come the driver. So 1.3 seconds from Sir Wolverine to Spuddy. Demo still chasing the back of Sir Wolverine. Gamer Boy gets another penalty. Helios and Throne both diving into the pits. One of those guys in the leading group who started on softs, and they're going to continue on softs now. Or pitting onto the hard compound tires. Excuse me. Sir Wolverine still closing in on Spuddy. 1.4 seconds between the two. Demo slightly falling off the back. Jerry and Ironhide were quite close, but Jerry went way wide. These two have been fighting since the beginning here. Which one of them will go for the undercut on the other driver? Jerry with some DRS closing in on Ironhide here. Ironhide's going to survive to fight another day here. But Jerry's been closing in, and Ironhide decides it's now. Instead of the undercut, he's going to go for the overcut here. Pitting before the driver behind you. Gamer Boy has left the session. A rough day for him. One of those who got screwed over by the restart. The leading three separated by around 2 seconds. None of the top three are in DRS of each other here. Sir Wolverine, though, closing in on Spuddy. 1.1 is coming down, but he's past that line. The top three will not have DRS on each other. Let's shift our focus down to P8, Mr. Kevin. On the back of the Williams, in front of him, HS. Gamer Boy, I invited you, mate, but I don't know if it's gonna do anything for you, man. Sorry. Demo decides to dive into the pits, going for the undercut on both his teammate and Sir Wolverine here. Mr. Kevin, will he look for the move on HS? Thinks about it. It's too far back. Jerry and Soner both diving into the pits as well. And so are both HS and Mr. Kevin, and there's contact here. Mr. Kevin gets the move done on HS, but HS broke way too early there. Mr. Kevin's front wing absolutely shattered. Demo's going to come out into P4. We now look to Spuddy and Sir Wolverine. When will they come into the pits here? I don't think Sir Wolverine's going to have DRS, and he won't. Spuddy, just keep him out of that range. Do either of these drivers pit? No, they don't. They continue on. They continue on. Demo's going to have to make his tires last about 10 laps then. Compared to both Spuddy and Wolverine's probably only 8 laps. George dives into the pits. This will promote Demo up into P3. Every driver's either on the medium or the hard compound tires. No one's left on the softs. Mr. Kevin getting a penalty there. Demo with another 3-second penalty. It's going to be quite hard for him to win now. Max receives a 3-second penalty in P10. Sir Wolverine 1.1 back. Close again. The DRS is there. He's in it. He's going to have it. We're going to get some action at the top here. 7/10 between the two drivers. Sir Wolverine in the DRS. He can use the DRS. This will help his lap time greatly. Yellow flags. That is Knockout Hero going wide. Going wide and spinning, dropping a lot of spots to P11. Both red. Oh my god, Sir Wolverine! Is that Sebastian Vettel? Sir Wolverine passes Spuddy in the pit lane. Before we even get there. Spuddy slowed down too early. Sir Wolverine was on top of it. But Sir Wolverine goes to soft compound tires and Spuddy goes to hards. Absurdly interesting here from Sir Wolverine. Here comes Demo though. It's going to be close between all three of them. You can see the others coming out of the pits. Demo takes P1, but he has 6 seconds of penalty. The undercut has worked now, but it's going to be hard. Sir Wolverine is going to have to baby those tires to get to the end. He's got to do 8 laps on softs. It's going to be hard for Sir Wolverine to keep these softs alive. He'll easily get past Demo here. Probably down this main straight. Or the back straight, excuse me. Knockout Hero retires from this session. Yeah, Sir Wolverine is going to have a very easy pass here on Demo. But it's all about the tires for Sir Wolverine. Knockout Hero becomes our first actual DNF for the evening. Sir Wolverine pushing along, needing to break that DRS one magical 1 second, and it looks like he has. Demo's going to be in more trouble from his teammate Spuddy behind. Demo should let Spuddy go here. Demo is not fighting for the win anymore. Almost 2 seconds off the back of Sir Wolverine with 6 seconds of pen. He should let Spuddy go ASAP. And he does, easily. That's some good work between the Haas boys here. Spuddy now sets off after Sir Wolverine, hoping to tow along Demo. We're going to switch our focus here to Prince Helios, leading both Throne and Ironhide here. Your second closest battle on track. Jerry slightly off the back here of this trio of drivers, tagging along Sonar as well. Prince Helios 5 seconds off the back of P3, but Demo has 6 seconds of penalty, so if Helios can keep it within that range, he might be on for podium here. Sir Wolverine with the fastest lap now boosts his lead to 3 seconds. Throne Globe, you just saw him launch his car over that curve, gets another penalty. Gamer Boy with another penalty. A yellow flag here between Gamer Boy and Mr. Kevin. There was definitely some contact there. Gamer Boy coming off way worse. 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits for Gamer Boy here. He was in P4 before the restart. Now he's P14 with a heap ton of penalties. It's about 5 cars in this fight. Helios, Throne, Ironhide, Jerry, and Sonar. An Aston, a Red Bull, a V-Carb, and an Alpine, all headed by a McLaren. Helios is now out of the penalty range of Demo, so he's looking to fight with those behind him now. A little bit of action in the back. Jerry away off the back of Ironhide. These two have been on top of each other the entire race here. Sonar looking to get aggressive in the background. HS receives the first penalty. Slightly wide there from Throne. Ironhide, will he go for the move? No, he doesn't. These 5 drivers are absurdly close together. Not a lot of movement at the front of the pack of the race though. Sir Wolverine still 2.5 seconds in front of Spuddy. Yeah, Chazzy, I don't. It's just pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad. I'm sorry. Jerry's got Sonar all over the back of him. A lot to unpack here. Sonar going for the dive. No, he doesn't. There's a lockup in front of us now, I believe, from Throne. But they all get away with it cleanly now. A beautiful heli cam shot here from Throne Globe's POV. 3 drivers behind them. Going in to attack Prince Helios, but he can't. Ironhide now leading them on. Gamer Boy retires in the pits from the session. Jerry and Sonar side by side in the Maggots and Beckett's. You don't normally see a move done there, and we won't see one done here. Gamer Boy Jerry keeping that position, but he's under heavy pressure. Here comes Sonar. Sonar, will he look for the dive? He thinks about it. Nothing doing. Still nothing doing in the lead, too, between Sir Wolverine and Spuddy. Jerry for the dive on Ironhide. Good move from the V-Carb driver there. Ironhide caught napping a little bit there. Jerry up to P6. Clean move. Ironhide now fighting with Sonar behind him. Sonar going for the dive on Ironhide. Side by side between these 2 drivers. Ironhide with the inside. Sonar round the outside. Who's got better traction out of the corner? It's gonna be Sonar. Who's got more ERS DRS to the line? It's still gonna be Sonar. Good move from the Alpine driver there. Further up the grid, Prince Helios still leading Throne. Throne looking for his opportunity here. Demo gets another penalty, so that means Prince Helios is on for P3. He needs to keep this within 3/10 though. It's going to be hard for him. In the background, we see Jerry in trouble from Soner. Side by side, Soner going around the outside of Jerry. It's still side by side. Jerry spins! The V-carb comes off way worse than he spun. He's lost 3 positions. He's down to P9. Both Max and Ironhide get him. Rough outing there for Jerry. Soner coming off as the best. There. Wait, where did Soner go? What just happened to Soner? I think Soner had some issue. He went very, very, very wide there. He's lost 3 spots. Max just gained like 3 positions and only overtook 1 driver. In the background, you see Jerry and Ironhide still together after all of that. Jerry for the dive on Ironhide. Good move from Jerry. And Max has a penalty in front. So Jerry's got to keep it still. He's got to keep the cars behind him and keep pushing along to get to Max. Stay in Max's penalty range. Soner with a penalty now. Finally, we see some action at the front. Spuddy's now taking 1 second out of Sir Wolverine on that last lap. It's 2.5 to start lap 16. It's 1.6 to start lap 17. Here we go. 1.4. Sir Wolverine, your tires are dead, sir. They are very dead. I don't know why you've gone on to softs instead of hards like everyone else. But now you will have to defend for your life. For this win that might have been cruelly taken away from you with the restart. But that's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts. Here, you have the chance to rewrite the story. To say you could have won either way here. Spuddy's going to be in DRS though. Wolverine, you have 1 lap. A bit over 1 lap to defend here. Spuddy pushing 3 tenths, 2 tenths. Will he go for the dive? No, he doesn't. On the back of Sir Wolverine, 2 tenths. Dropping. No move done. Sir Wolverine, you need to defend here. 3 tenths, 2.5. We're starting the penultimate lap. We started it already. We're on the final lap of the race here. Spuddy and Sir Wolverine. So close to each other. 2 tenths between the drivers. Spuddy on way better tires. Wolverine with the track position here. They both want this. Spuddy, will he go for the dive? He thinks about it. Nothing doing though. But he's so close to Sir Wolverine, who has DRS to defend with. Sir Wolverine, defend with your life. Keeps to the inside line. Spuddy's forced the switchback here. Spuddy going around the outside with the switchback. Is it going to work? Spuddy, there's slight contact between Wolverine and Spuddy. It's less than 1 tenth between the drivers. Sir Wolverine still hanging on. Spuddy pushing that Red Bull along. It's going to come down to 1 final straight here. Sir Wolverine, you have a 1.16 advantage here. No DRS, low on ERS. Do you have anything to defend with? Spuddy looking for around the outside here. Is there going to be contact? No. Spuddy gets the move done. Spuddy into P1. Sir Wolverine, he's too far back to go for a dive here. Gets wing damage to top it off. And Spuddy's gonna come home and take it into P1. Sir Wolverine's gonna come home P2. Demo might come home P3. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to wait and see. I think he will come home P3. Prince Helios into P4. Jerry slotted up into 5 thanks to penalties. Throne 6, Max 7, Ironhide 8, Sonar 9, George 10, HS will be, I believe, P11. FaZe Jax is going to round out the points. But what a last lap battle between Spuddy and Sir Wolverine. Sir Wolverine's tires just gave out. They weren't worth it. They weren't enough. And that is going to do it. I think Mr. Kevin got FaZe Jack there due to unserved penalties here. But Spuddy's going to take home P1. What a race from Spuddy there. Great race between him and Sir Wolverine. Demo just didn't have the pace to keep up with these two drivers. It's a Haas 1-2 to start. It's a Haas 1-3 to finish. With a Red Bull finish of splitting the boys. Spuddy winning his home race. The hometown hero, Spuddy, takes P1 here in Silverstone. Here is your finishing order with times and penalties. Couple of DNS from Gamerboy and Knockout Hero. Going to the race director here, a decent amount of incidents to deal with. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. That's your finishing order. Spuddy 1, Wolverine 2, Demo 3, Helios 4, Jerry 5, Throne Max, Ironhide 6, 7, and 8, Sonar 9, George 10, HS 11, and Mr. Kevin rounds out the points. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I told you it's Great Britain. It's Silverstone. It's always an exciting place to be. A lot of controversy as well. A lot of controversy there with that race restart and those starting orders again. But like I said, racing is racing. Rules are rules. FIA and the league have some stuff to look at it. Definitely. But I do thank you for watching another Apex Racing production here. That was T5. Tune into T4. It's going to be in it's going to be in around 12 hours. It's sure to be as good, even better. But we thank you for joining us here in Silverstone in the Apex Racing League. I've been your commentator, eip485. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. So long.